Hey, how's it going guys? Welcome back for another TOS video. So today, we're going to take down the second costume battle, which is Margaret the Queen Bee, Carols of Pleasant Joy. And so this is a rather technical battle whereby you have to bring a certain card to bypass that particular stage. Alright, so I'm going to explain more when we reach that stage. So I would say this, all you need to do is to bring a card with splash damage or ignore defense for more than one turn. Alright, and then avoid mono light team. Right, so what I'm doing here is just a typical Norse setup, right? And then the MVP card for the day will be Margaret the Queen Bee herself. Okay, so what do you do if you do not have Margaret the Queen Bee, in which you should have by now, right? So the second card, which is even rarer, will be Wukong. Right, Wukong or Margaret the Queen Bee will be good for this particular battle. Right, I'll explain more when I reach that particular stage. Okay, so first battle we have Iron Hamel, right, with Spam Trojan. I'm just gonna call that Spam Trojan. Whoa, okay. So I'm just gonna chill a bit here, and okay, good to go. So you do not have to worry about storing your CD, right? Because they're gonna reset everything anyways. So here, second battle is 0 recovery as well as 2 weathered runes coming from the side mobs. Yeah, and 0 recovery coming from the center. So battle 3, right, is where if you bring Margaret the Queen Bee, Woodbury is gonna reset your Margaret Queen Bee, or rather elf races, right? So you do not have to worry like, oh, my Queen Bee CD is so high, blah blah blah, how do I even store for it? Don't have to. Alright, so here Queen Bee is gonna be ready. If you bring Wukong, you will have to store Wukong yourself because Woodbury is gonna reset elf only. Right, so here what you want to do is you can just turn on Novi because it's going to get reset anyways, and most importantly, Margaret the Queen Bee have to be activated at this particular stage, right, because of the skill reset next. So you have to activate it now. If you do not have amelioration, it will be 3 turns of splash damage. If it's ameliorated, 5 turns, right? So here, I'm just gonna go ahead with a normal spin. And then take it down. Okay, so note that we will bring the splash damage on to the next battle in which we will need it. So you can see there, craft reset as well as skill reset, and then we have Margaret the Queen Bee in the middle with 6 million defense, right? So how do you break through the 6 million defense? Is by using Queen Bee's splash damage on herself. Alright, in the other case whereby you are using Wukong, you'll bring 3 turns of ignore defense, so when you reach this turn you should have 2 more turns, and then Margaret Queen Bee will have 0 defense, so basically just spin and kill it off. Right, so for splash damage technique, you have to target lock the side mobs, right, or rather you just do a full attack, and then the splash damage will go right through the defense, as Margaret Queen Bee's splash damage will ignore the 6 million defense. Alright, so what we have here is Queen Bee herself again. So she'll give you this light paw mark here. So what you want to do is, if you're not confident in killing her off in the first few battles, right, make sure you dissolve away all the unwanted runes there. Right, perhaps just store a bit, because you pretty much won't die to her first few hits, unless you have massive sky drop. Right, so in this case, I'm just gonna wait for my Regro to be ready. Right, this is gonna be a bit tough to store. Okay. Okay, one more. Okay, there we go. So we have Novi here with the accumulated runes from what we did just now, as well as Regro light and dark attack ×2 for 1 round, and then I would say this should be game. Right, so why I say try to avoid try to avoid mono light team is because Queen Bee here is going to reduce light attack to 25% of its original damage, right? So you want to bring some other attribute to bypass that particular light attribute shield. Right, so bringing mono dark, which is doing most of the damage here. Margite the Queen Bee, my member, is there to do the splash damage for the battle before that with high defense. Right, so with that, you're gonna get your costume or your dagger wielder if you have the costume already. And yeah, that's game for this particular battle. Right, so with this, hopefully you guys find some sort of strategy to bypass that 6 million defense, because that's the main part of the entire battle. So with this, gonna end this video here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.